Alright, 7th graders, I wanted to do a quick video on how to do your bell ringers. Every day you're going to come in and there's going to be a couple of terms on the board that are going to relate to our purpose statement. I usually have the purpose statement written out on the whiteboard. It's usually here at Aldo. It's on the right side. At Edwardstone, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it at yet in case I'm using this video later this year. But anyway, these terms will relate to our purpose statement. They're going to be tied directly into our activities and directly into our unit. And it kind of helps you build up a little vocabulary that relates to vocational education. If you remembered when I talked about vocational education, it deals with skilled fields that help us encompass technology in our lives. And so here's an example that I'm going to have up on a PowerPoint slide. Two terms. I have engineering and technology. What you're going to do is you're going to put these in a Gmail message and send them back to me. And I just kind of wanted to go over the procedures for that to make sure that you're doing it accurately and that you're doing it in a manner that when I go to grade these at midterm and at quarter, you get your full credit, because it should be one of the easiest grades. It's basically participation. It's showing up, being dialed in, being engaged, and trying to understand what's going on. So I have engineering and technology. So I'm going to go to my Gmail account so that I can email these to my teacher, who is me. So I just open a browser, and I'm on a PC computer. Procedures will be the same on the Chromebook. So I'm going to open my Gmail. I'll use my school account there. I'll get signed in. Now, 7th graders, you've got different levels of ability for Gmail. Some of you use it all the time. If you're like my 7th grader at home, he hardly uses it, and it drives me nuts because it's a great form of communication, but I can't seem to get a hold of him. So I got my Gmail open. I'm going to click on Compose to start a new message. I'm going to start typing in my email. Tracy Thompson. It's the email address is tthompson19@gaps.bcs.org. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to put in today's date. So I made this video on the 31st. Happy Halloween, if it is still Halloween when I'm showing this. And down in the message area, I'm going to put in my two terms. So I'm going to put in engineering. I'm going to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to put in technology, because all I'm really going to do now is paste in some information. Now, sometimes I get students who want to do this in Google Drive or Google Sheets or share it as a document. And personally, I don't like that. I'm looking at quantity. I'm looking at the number of messages that you send to me. Sometimes if you're sharing it in a document and you continue to work on that existing document at quarter, also at midterm, I might only end up with one email instead of multiple ones. And then I have to dig a little bit deeper to find the information. I might not be real accurate on your grading. Okay, let's look at these terms. So I'm going to go to engineering first. I'm going to open a new tab. There I'm in a search engine. And I'm going to type in engineering. Sometimes people type in what is engineering or definition of engineering. I'm just going to type in engineering. And I'll read a few things. Here's a Wikipedia one. Wikipedia is not 100% accurate, so you got to make sure you're reading this stuff to make sure that you have the right information. Engineering is an application of mathematics, empirical evidence, and scientific, economic, social, and practical knowledge in order to invent, innovate, design, build, maintain, research, and improve structures, machines, tools, systems, components, materials, processes, and organizations. I like that one a lot. So I'm going to copy that, because I often say that engineering is the application of math and science, and it's right in there. So I copy that, I go back over here, place my cursor next to engineering, and I'm just going to paste that in. Shortcut for paste, Control V. See how easy that was? Now let's do technology. I'm going to go back here. Just going to go back to a search engine like Google. Terms are really simple. You could use any search engine. We're going to look up technology now. Application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially industry, machinery, and equipment developed from the application of scientific knowledge, branch of knowledge dealing with engineering or applied. Here's another one. Art, skill, cunning of hand, the collection of techniques, skills, methods, and processes used in production of goods or services. I like that one a lot right there. Of course, it's another Wikipedia. So I'm going to try and copy that, highlight it. Shortcut for copy is Control C. Go back over here next to technology, and I'm going to paste that in, make sure it looks good. A little space between there, so it makes it easy to read. It's a collection of techniques, skills, methods, and processes used in the production of goods or services or in the accomplishment of objectives, such as scientific investigation. So I like those a lot. I should probably elaborate on my subject here. I only put in the date. I meant to put in bell ringers as well. That way, if I do a search, bell ringers in my email, that's what shows up. So that's ready to go, and I can send that off. So that should be showing up in my email. Hit refresh, see if it's there yet. So there it is, bell ringers. It's from me. Show you how I look at these. If I go to my bell ringer folder, here's last quarters. And so if I picked on a particular student, let's do Ethan Lowe. He does a lot of his bell ringers. Okay, here he has 31, so he got 31 points. So that's kind of how it works. You send those in, you're going to get the points. It's going to be the highest single grade that you have in the grade book. So I hope you have a good understanding of these. And until next time, good luck.